guests next week to hear The Life of Riley with William Bendix as Riley. William Bendix appears by arrangement with Hal Roach Studios and is currently starring in 20th Century Fox's A Bell for Adano. The Life of Riley is produced by Irving Brecker and is directed by Don Bernard. Music is by Lou Kozloff. So until next week at the same time, this is Ken Carpenter saying goodnight for Teal. And remember, for laughs, it's R-I-L-E-Y, Riley. And for lovely smiles, it's T-E-E-L, Teal. Teal, the amazing liquid dentifrice, protects teeth beautifully. Good night.
Zoom, 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 here's the story of a girl who found the answer to her prayer in a soap called Ivory Flakes. This maiden found her pretty clothes, gave up to twice the wear when she washed them oh so gently in Ivory Flakes. Sweaters and blouses, lingerie, she soon discovered how beautiful they can stay. Now they're lovely to look at, and all it takes is that ever love and care with Ivory Flakes. Twice the wear, Ivory Flakes, twice the wear.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
This is Conyers Old Time Radio.
Do you realize that Tuesday is Washington's birthday?
Frankly, I hadn't given it much thought. Would you like me to bake a cake or something?
Oh, how about a cherry tree pie? Isn't it funny, of all the wonderful things Washington did, the first thing that comes to your mind is that silly little fable about his telling the truth.
And speaking of the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, the solid silver with beauty that lives forever is international sterling.
That's for sure.
The solid silver with beauty that lives forever is International Sterling. From Hollywood, International Silver Company, creators of International Sterling, presents The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring America's favorite young couple, Ozzie Nelson and Harriet Hilliard. At 1847 Rogers Road, where the Nelsons live, there's usually an air of happiness prevailing. It starts at the big friendly welcome mat on the front porch and continues clear through the big friendly house to the big friendly backyard where Nick, the family setter, lives. He's the big friendly dog with the laugh in his bark. But today there's one face that doesn't fit in with this happy atmosphere. Young David Nelson seems to have something on his mind.
What's wrong, David? You've hardly said a word all morning.
It's nothing, Mom.
Well, there's something bothering you. What is it?
It's nothing, really, Mom.
David.
Harriet, please. You say it's nothing, David, is that right?
That's right, Pop.
All right, if it's nothing, it's nothing. You'll just forget it.
Well, it is something.
Oh? I kind of thought you'd like to tell us about it. What seems to be the trouble?
It's nothing, Pop.
David, we're not trying to pry into your personal affairs, but why don't you just tell us about it? Maybe we can help you.
It's kind of silly, I guess. See, Grace Johnson invited me to her party Friday night, and I told her I'd come.
That sounds very nice.
Yeah, but our team is supposed to play basketball Friday night, so I gotta tell her I can't make it.
You David and don't Pop.
Ricky, read your comic book. In other words, David, you mean you forgot you had to play basketball, and that's why you accepted her invitation?
No, I remembered it.
You mean when you accepted Grace's invitation, you knew you couldn't make it? That it was the same night as your basketball game?
Yes, sir.
No, David and don't Pop. Ricky. Well, then why did you accept it, David?
Well, golly, Mom, she seemed so excited about the party. I just didn't have the heart to disappoint her.
Well, I realize how you must have felt, David, but you're going to have to tell her sometime. Now it'll be a bigger disappointment. I find it's much better to tell people the truth right off. Otherwise, you'll wind up in an embarrassing situation for everybody.
Are they gonna have ice cream at the party? Oh, sure, gallons of it. That's another thing, Pop. Well, I'd feel awful silly if I turned on the party and then the basketball game was called off.
Do you think that's possible? Never called one off yet.
Oh, Rick, you keep quiet.
Do you think it may be called off, David?
Well, I don't know. There's always a chance. Lots of things could happen.
Like what?
Oh, suppose the captain of the other team gets the measles.
That sounds to me like a pretty remote possibility.
Maybe not, Pop. A couple of weeks ago, we were supposed to take an arithmetic test, and the teacher got the appendicitis.
Well, that was just a rare coincidence. I think the safest thing for you to do is call Grace on the phone and tell her you can't make it.
Maybe I could go to the party first and then play basketball.
I think you'd be too full of ice cream and cake to play much of a game. He could be the basketball.
I guess I'll just think it over.
Well, it's your problem, David. You know the old proverb, never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination is the thief of time.
Oh.
You going to say something, Harry?
Yes, did you go downtown and pay the gas bill yesterday? You said you would.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, Harriet. Now, here is a perfect example of the point I'm trying to make, David. Your mother asked me to pay the gas bill yesterday, and instead of putting it off until tomorrow, I'm going down and pay it today.
Hello? Just a minute, please. Hey, Mom, telephone.
Who is it, dear?
Mrs. Jones.
Which Mrs. Jones?
Which Mrs. Jones are you, Mrs. Jones?
Never mind, Ricky.
Hello?
Hello, Harriet. This is Pamela. You haven't forgotten you're having dinner with us tonight, have you?
Oh, no, Pamela. I'm glad you called, though. I'm not sure I know how to get out to your house.
Oh, well, that's why I phoned. Have you got a pencil?
Mm-hmm, right here.
Well, first of all, you come straight out Baldwin Boulevard. And I wait till I get my directions straight. I can never remember east from west or north from south. Now, when I'm facing the radio, the wing chair is east. You come towards the Davenport, that's north on Baldwin Boulevard, until you get to the corner where Castle Road crosses. And when you get there, have your husband slow down. The shop on the corner has a hat in the window that's just perfect for you. You'll love it.
Good, I could use a new hat. We go out Baldwin and turn at the cute hat.
That's right, yes. You turn left, and then you'll be on Castle Road. Then you turn... Oh, no, let me face the radio again. You turn to the wing chair, that's east on Castle to Oak Street. And as you make the turn, you'll notice a little dress shop on the corner.
Should I have Ozzy slow down again?
By all means, dear, that little taffeta dress in the window there is out of this world. You turn right.
All right. Down Baldwin, turn left at the hat. Down Castle, turn right at the taffeta dress.
Yes, I think that's right. Now, wait just a minute. Now, I want to be sure I'm right. Let's see, you come toward the Davenport, you turn to the radio, then you head for the bouquet. Oh, it's left on Oak.
Left.
Yes.
And you live at 1340 Oak.
Yes, that's right. The numerals on the door will say 134. The O's missing.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find it, Pamela. About what time should we be there?
About 7. Oh, Harriet, wait a minute. Wait, dear. I'll give you the directions over again.
Oh, I'm sure I got them straight, Pamela.
But I just remembered. I moved all the furniture around yesterday.
Oh, hiya, Thorny. Any sign of the bus yet?
Oh, hi, Oz. No, not yet. Lots of buses, but the wrong ones. It's kind of chilly standing here, too.
Well, hello there. How's the bowling champ?
Well, for goodness sakes, look who's here. How have you been?
Oh, just fine. And you?
Oh, can't complain. Hey, sure is nice to see you again.
Well, thanks.
Where have you been keeping yourself lately?
Oh, you know, around.
You fellows know each other, don't you?
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my neighbor, Mr. Thornberry. This is Mr. Schmidt.
How do you do?
Glad enough.
How are things going?
Oh, fine. Just fine, thanks. How are things with you?
Oh, it's great. Do you see any of the old gang lately?
What old gang's that?
You know, the...
Oh, yes, you mean the boys downtown?
Yeah, the boys down...
Oh, yeah, once in a while. Oh, I ran into Dick the other day.
Oh, swell. How is he?
Oh, he's doing fine. Says he sees Tom occasionally.
Oh, Good old Tom. Other